Hello there, Blitzball fans, and welcome to another beautiful Saturday night of Blitzball here in Swisher, Iowa. We have the Phoenix versus the Comets. The old guard team and reigning champs versus the one of the new expansion teams.
Comets.
So first game here, Phoenix in the field, Comets up to bat first. I will apologize ahead of time. I will probably get several names wrong as we go. All right.
Wow.
A little bit of high cheese there from Ari.
It's Flynn.
Win.
Yes.
All right. Count 5-1 on Flynn. Sporting a pencil bat today. And he takes one right at top of the zone here to fill the count.
Close pitch there.
Very close. He was very patient in making him work. And that's how you get it done. Leadoff hitter is aboard. That'll bring up the captain of the Comets, Roman. And right between the shoulder blades there. Another one up high, 2-0. And Roman skies that one. And Lincoln's got it.
Those pop-ups are never easy. Way to make the play there by Lincoln.
Yeah, there is no such thing as an easy pop-out in Blitzball. All right, that'll bring up Jack for the Comets, making some adjustments to the strike zone.
Quite possibly the best Jack that wears number 44 in the league.
I'd be inclined to agree. Shots fired. And that one takes the low corner of the zone for a quick strike one.
Who made the bat?
2-1. So, Jordan, how many pencil puns do you think we can come up with over the course of this game one?
Not sure. Kind of hard to tally that down.
Yeah, we'll have to write down a few things as we go. Big swing and a miss there. Big eraser at the end of that bat. And he about erased the strike zone with that backswing. And that'll be a strikeout.
Looking good so far on the mound. See if you can keep that going for the Phoenix. The Phoenix are definitely looking for a secondary pitcher.
And that's a swing. There's no erasing that mistake. Little quick pitch sidearm there. Misses for ball one. We got 1-1. Strike two right at the corner, outside corner.
Well placed, well placed.
Almost got him with the breaking ball. He's doing a great job mixing speeds up so far this first inning. Seen everything between in the high 50s up through the mid 70s. We got 4-2 count here. And now we are full. Payoff pitch. And he earns himself another walk. They'll put runners on first and second here with 2 outs. That'll bring up a dangerous hitter here in Roman. Big swing and a miss. He was looking to try to make it 3-0 with that swing.
Well-placed pitch, too. Do you keep attacking Roman here, or do you put him on to face someone with less experience?
At this point in the game, first inning, I go after him.
We'll see how that works out.
And foul ball popped over, and can't get to it over there. Big swing and a miss. Went right after him and got a swing and a miss, strike 3. So pencil that in as out number 3. All right, 0-0 here going in the bottom of the first. Phoenix coming up. All right, bottom of the first coming at you. The commish himself, Adam Knudsen, stepping in to lead off his team. And he takes strike 1. Roman on the mound here for the Comets. And the count evens up 1-1. And he hits a ground ball here. And it's bobbled, and he is safe at first with an infield single. So, Jordan, we have seen what Adam can do on the mound, obviously. And his bat's nothing to scoff at either. What do you expect to see from him offensively this season?
Well, I would say he's going to have a continuation. Slow start, obviously, in the first week, but he's going to have a continuation and have another MVP season, I'm sure. As you might have seen in the Blitzball World Series, where he hit the lone solo shot against Como.
Very true. That'll bring up the second hitter in the lineup, the legend himself, Dave Breon. Threaded the needle with that one. Right between the pipe and the canvas. And Dave waves at that one. And strike 3 right at the bottom corner.
Perfectly placed there by Roman. Get the first out of the inning.
That's tough to do. Dave has a very good eye for the strike zone, so he does not strike out looking very much at all.
Oh my goodness.
You should have seen it from this camera angle. That was filthy from this angle.
Dropped in the curve and is now battling behind.
Roman working quite fast here, too. Caught him off balance with that filthy strike 1.
Play games.
Seems like Ari's getting a little more comfortable in the batter's box there as he works the count full. Payoff pitch here from Roman. And he puts it right down the middle for strike 3. Back-to-back Ks.
Threw the heat right past him. Wasn't able to pull the trigger in time. Or at all.
Oh, he's dancing up there. All right, 2-0 on Brock. Big swing and a miss there. Getting a lot of support from his team there in the dugout. They love this guy.
The Red Raiders were annoying.
What do you mean?
Good hit. Good tank.
At least we just got team
There's another
spirit.
cut.
How about you?
I hate fun. It rhymes with grunt.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you, Joey. I don't know what that was. Maybe messing with.
Oh, painted the corner there. 79 miles an hour. So after a leadoff single, he strikes out the next 3 hitters that he sees to keep the score 0-0 going in the top of the second inning here. Comets coming up. All right, top of the second coming at you. Ari back on the mound here. And he'll throw that high for ball 1. Two and 0 on Jordan's favorite Jack.
Not quite. The other one didn't either.
Four and 0. And our radar appears to be jammed. Not registering. Probably a disconnection of some kind. Strike.
We're working on a project at work called Lone Star Cadillac.
All right, 5 and 1. Hitters count here. Let's see if Jack can get a hold of one here. Just a little ahead of the game on that one, but he was not fooled. And we have a full count. Payoff pitch is up high, and that will be a walk.
Safe to say he drew that walk.
He drew it. That's at least 3 pencil puns so far if you're keeping score at home. I feel like if we had like a DraftKings sponsorship or something, we could do an over-under for how many puns we end the broadcast with. I could get in on that. That might be a conflict of interest, though.
I can just make sure we hit the under.
Flynn pops that one up, and Adam wants that, and he takes it, and he stares down Jack back to first base, which he may have just taken one step off of to begin with.
Just under it. The wind is blowing out, so it did help carry it a little bit, but just not enough contact there. But keep that in mind because the wind might help carry one out here soon.
Rowan fouls that one off for strike 1. It says you never really have to hit a home run. Just as if you make contact in this game, good things can happen.
Who's number 5? He's standing in the way.
Some kid's name I forgot.
Adam. What's number 5? Can you move out of the camera view?
I knew that. It's just been over a year. I taught all 4 of those kids last year.
Oh, really?
So
I feel sorry for you.
they're actually pretty good students, all of them. You think that's bad? I knew that. It's just been over a year. Praying we don't put that in.
All right, and that'll be a walk for Roman. And we have runners on first and second. And we're back on. And that one smoked up high. Is that going to stay in play? It is. It's off the wall.
2.
And that will drop, and that will be a run in. It's a very long single, but the wind got a hold of that one, played some tricks. That was just inches away from carrying over the fence.
Yeah, wind definitely helped that there. Took it to the bottom of the fence. A little miscommunication on the base path, but fortunately for the Comets, no harm was done.
Yeah, trying to see if anybody would get under that and catch that. They were just as confused on the base paths as they were out in the field. But either way, it results in an RBI, and we have a 1-0 game now. As Flynn takes high for ball one.
Just a bit outside.
Yep.
Yeah.
Agreed upon that hit the bottom of the zone. Got a piece of that one. Top of the zone there.
That was a great riser there by Ari.
Yeah, there's not much you can do with that one. Just went up and right the outside corner. Like you said earlier, it's best you can hope for is maybe stick your bat out there and hope you get a little foul ball tip and stay alive. But just missed that one. All right, we are back with a fresh battery for the center field camera. Big swing and a miss.
All right. Who will win this battle here? And
Winner,
Ari gets the best of him there. We are going to head to the bottom of the second, but the Comets do score once to make it 1-0.
It's a good pitcher's duel so far. All right, we're back on. Roman dealing strike one.
Okay. Batter, what's your name? Logan.
2-1 on Logan.
He really could have told us any name. We were going to go with it.
And Logan strikes out swinging here for out number one. Roman wasting no time in that at bat.
His name's Tank. No, it's Tank.
Oh, and threaded the needle there for strike three.
And then he was going around.
And Texas down on strikes.
Going around and saying, like, kids making fun of me that they suck. Like, they're not even like the best at their position. It's like beyond hypocritical. I called him out.
Uh, 3-0 on Adam.
So I'm Adam here. I am looking for anything close, and I'm going to be aggressive. And he does just that, pops it right up.
And that's going to stay in play, and that's going to be another infield single. It's not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Adam's 2 for 2 in the game here. That's all you can really ask for.
Hey, as soon as the game passes, it all looks the same in the scorebook. That'll bring up Dave Rion. He takes low, strike one. Swing and a miss at that one. I believe this is Dave's third season as a Phoenix.
Long-time lead member here.
Yeah, he was the captain of one of the inaugural 2020 Swisher Blitzball teams, the Ghost Runners.
Great team.
And that is ball 6 on Dave as he will walk. And we got runners at first and second.
So, brings up Ari here. Having a good game on the mound, but looking to get that run back that he gave up in the top half of the inning. Takes ball 1.
Yeah, nothing feels better than when you're pitching and you help your own cause. It's always nice when your teammates are able to help pick you up, but when you help your own cause, it's a different kind of feels. So he takes that one low in the zone for a strike. Oh, right off the hands. So technically 2 hits, but one he swung through, so
82.
and that was 82, so he gets to stay in there. I have thrown my bat in disgust thinking I struck out when I realized the pitch was greater than 80. And the radar is jammed again. But it doesn't matter because that is strike 3.
Roman gets out of the inning. A little bit of base running.
And that's the end of the second inning here. Comets still leading the Phoenix 1-0. All right, top of the third inning here.
Why would I lie?
Comets are looking to add to their lead here for a little insurance. Ari back on the mound here. He's going to go for a complete game.
Please do.
That one is towered and bobbled.
A collision in the infield that results in a drop, and the runner reaches first. A little bit of miscommunication there.
Just like in a healthy marriage, communication is key in blitzball as well.
Or an unhealthy one. I called that. That's on your dad.
All right, Flynn sporting the pencil bat again. Looks like a game of mental gymnastics going on between Ari and Flynn.
I was questioning the batting technique here. Haven't seen something as questionable since Grant Beach of the Red Raiders a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if it's a new stance or if he's just trying to get in Ari's head a little bit, throw him off his game. Either way, I respect it. I respect it, and I'll allow it.
Finds his own.
Swing and a miss.
Chases high for strike 2.
And that's a ground
Grounds it
ball.
to
Here.
Ari.
It's going to shoot up there.
Oh.
And
He got the foot under there.
and we're going to look at the replay here because there seems to be some confusion.
Obstruction.
I had safe too.
That's what.
All right, and it looks like the official ruling will be safe on that. So a very close play. We actually were able to take advantage of our replay on our monitors here as we had some debate on the field. That looked like one of my curveballs, only a little faster.
I thought you were about to say fastball. Roman fouls it off.
And chases Jack back to second base.
Bad joke.
I saw where you were going with that, Jordan. There's kids watching, though.
Went out here and gets a leadoff strike. Chases outside. Strike 2.
Yep. Going to strike 2 on that call.
Give him a low taper fade.
So count even here at 2s. That might win biggest swing of the season. That hit about everything. So it looks like it hit. So hit the bat, his arm, then the strike zone, and then the ball ran out in front. All right, that's a ground ball to
off
third.
the base.
It hit the base, so that is a fair ball. There seems to be some argument in the field.
That was a great play to knock it down there over a third. Keeps run from scoring.
So we will have a ghost runner here at first. All right, we got the bases loaded with Comets. Even though there's not somebody standing at first, they're there in spirit. I think Comets are made of mostly ice particles.
I hate that that's been the highlight of the league so far this year.
It'll get better.
A lot of blitzball yet to be played this season. Swing and a miss there.
Chase is a questionable pitch. Risers are always tough to learn, though. Goes right back to it. Just misses there. Another good pitch there.
He wanted that one. And he smokes that one right to Adam, though, and he's going to get the ball to the mound.
And no outs are recorded there. Unfortunately, Ari was not on the mound.
Yeah, for those of you watching at home, the orange mound part is actually what counts as first base on the pitcher's mound. Yep. So he got the ball in time, but he did not step on the orange part of the mound. And the Phoenix will make a pitching change here as the bases are still loaded And another run has come in, so it is 2-0 Comets.
That up and in one?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was loaded. So. All right. Adam Knutson taking the helm for his team, coming in to try to provide some relief for the Phoenix. He's attacking a very dangerous Roman. Swings and misses.
Beautifully placed there by Adam. Again, one of the top pitchers in all of Blitzball. Can he get out of this tough jam?
Strike.
Finds the bottom part of the zone.
3-2 on Roman. Off speed, spikes it. Didn't look like that felt good for Adam. And strike 3.
Gets him to chase there. Another close pitch.
And that is out number 2 here.
Phoenix are one out of way from keeping it a 2-run game. Let's see if they can do that.
And a 2-run game in Blitzball really is really not much insurance.
Especially with Adam on your team.
And just a reminder, with the pitcher availability rules, Adam can finish up this inning, and he can pitch all 3 innings of the next game.
Beautifully placed two-seamer. An almost impossible place for a righty to hit.
And that looked like maybe off the knob of the bat. That's usually my strategy when I get hits off of Adam.
What's the call?
Foul ball. Big swing and a miss.
Adam.
And the Phoenix are out of the jam.
Adam delivers as always, able to get rid of that bases loaded jam. Keeps this game within reach for the Phoenix. Let's see if they can put across 2 here in the bottom half.
Yeah, well, the best part. Oh, we're underway.
All right. We are underway here. Bottom of the 3rd inning here. Phoenix chasing 2. And Jack on the mound for the Comets. Going to try to close it out. In the back.
Good take. Brock is battling here in the plate for the Phoenix.
And a swing and a miss, and that is strike 3.
I stand corrected.
All right, 1 down here. Just a bit high.
Just a little high.
It looks good from on camera.
Right down Main Street.
Strike 2. All right, knock it off. Great pitch inside. Gets him for strike 3, and there, 2 outs. Phoenix are really looking for a base runner here, potentially with Adam up on deck. We're in the hole. Well, yeah, but
I thought you were about to say 2 outs away, and I'm like,
that was a Booger comment. Good pitch there.
Just a little on the off the top.
Lands a disgusting curveball at the top of the zone. Down to the final strike. Gets him to chase for strike 3, and that is going to secure the win for the Comets in Game 1. Phoenix go down 2-0.